Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever FAF video. You may know me as Yuri, as you can see here. And for my first video, I'm gonna try to explain to you guys how UI party works. I'm gonna explain to you the functions of this mod, what it does, and how you can use it to help you improve your gameplay. So I don't really use all the features. I'm just gonna be teaching you guys the ones that I find useful, and the ones it all comes down to preference. But this is my personal setup, and I'm gonna be teaching you guys every single feature, what they do. Not every single one, but the ones that I know about. And let's start. So this is a very must UI mod. I think everyone should use this. This is very helpful. It can greatly improve your gameplay performance because it's very, it does a lot of things for you that you don't have to do manually, if you know what I'm talking about. So first I'm going to start off with UI. If you control this one. I see some top players using it, like Nexus uses it. I don't know about the others, but I know that Nexus uses it, like number one FAF player, but Basically this for eco control, it gives you an overlay, and it shows you how do I explain? I never really personally used it, but it kind of keeps you track of your progress of your maxes. Like when your T1 max is upgrading and it finishes to Tech 2, it warns you that the upgrade is finished, so you can keep track and awareness of your maxes, and then you can start upgrading another max once this one is finished, something like that. Personally, I don't really use it. I think the overlay is a distraction. There should be an overlay here. Yeah, I don't really like this. It's just a distraction. I don't really find it useful, but like I said, it comes down to preference. You can use it for yourself, and yeah, that's it. That's one of the features. Now I'm gonna go to the next one. Those ones, I don't know what they do. I don't really use those. Okay, this one, deciding ground fire mode, very useful. I don't know if it has been integrated into the official game, but basically, like the default is starting with this one. I don't know what the name of this is, and this is not useful at all. This is useless. You're never gonna use it. But this, you're gonna be always using it in most cases. It's very important. It allows you to basically shoot whatever you want without there being a target. Like there's no target here, and yet I can shoot the ground. It's very useful when you wanna do stuff like select a strat bomber, ground fire in between two maxes, so you can kill two maxes rather than killing only one. I think it's very useful. You can use it with anything, bombers, ECUs, whatever. So I recommend using this. Factories on repeat always. Basically, I mean, this should work, but it doesn't work for me. But what it does is it already starts on repeat, so you don't have to go here and click this or use your hotkey. So you don't have to manually queue up a lot of units. You just have to click once, and it's going to be perpetually making engineers without having to click multiple times at once. And that's how it works. Now let's go to the next ones. All of this I don't use at all. This might be useful for you, but there's another UI mod for this. Basically highlights the factors that are AFK, so you can use them when you have a full eco bar and you have to invest your economy into something. And yeah, now for all of these, I think it's all redundant. It's useless. You're not gonna be needing it. And now we get to the best part of the UI mod, the most important feature that I always use. It's a must use. It's the most helpful feature that can help you in a lot of situations. It's basically considered as cheating because of how strong it is, and most people don't know about it. And I'm gonna be teaching you right now how to use it. It's the split feature, the split select feature, unit split. This one. Don't go here. It's gonna mess up your settings. Basically, first I'm gonna show you where it is. You press the F1 key and you search for select split group, something like that. Group split. Next. Sorry. Group. This one right here. Select next split group. Mine is set to the number 3 because number 3 is close to my hands. I have easy access to it. Basically, it allows you to select. Okay, you select a whole group of units and allows you to cycle through your units one by one. See how it works? And you can issue a different order for every single unit. You know, you can like issue a different command for each engineer, and you can like split them, for example, and to dodge against bombers when like let's say they're all together. Or for example, you can use it like to do a lot of stuff. Like you can like let's say you drop 6 engineers here, and then what you can do is instead of all 6 making one factory, you can do like 2 engineers expand, another 2 engineers make a factory, another 2 engineers make a PD. And you can quickly do that just by using the split select feature, like this. You can see how every single engineer is going to a different max. You don't have to do what generally people do, which is manually do it using the mouse, like this. And you go here, drag your mouse like this. You can see how it wastes a lot of time, a lot of APM, and it can be quite annoying. Instead, you can just use the UI party mod and just do it. Like, it took me only 2 seconds, and that's how strong it is. But what makes it strong is that you can do it with every single unit in the game. Even structures, TML launchers, factories, engineers, bombers, whatever. Like you can select like 10 factories, and each factory make a different kind of unit. One makes arty, one makes scouts, and blah blah blah. And also, like, I'm gonna give you a few examples of how strong it is. For example, for TML launchers, rather than you don't wanna waste all the shots and overkill one single structure, right? It's an overkill. You're wasting DPS damage. What you can instead do is use the split select key to the number 3 in my case, and like select different target. You select them by one each. I just choked myself. One by one, you can just select a different target for each TML launcher, and you don't have to like waste your time. Like I showed you before, you don't have to waste your time like selecting them one by one here with your mouse and like selecting a different target, because it's time wasting, it's annoying. Sometimes you can mess with your mouse accuracy and target somewhere else. Maybe like you can get lost here, you don't even know what TML launcher you selected earlier, and instead you can just do like this. It's way faster, it's way easier, more practical. Like, this is how strong the UI mod is, and as you can see, like it targets every single max. By using the UI feature. And that's pretty much how the UI mod works. Sorry for like stuttering. It's my first video. My English is not the best, but I'm just here to help you guys improve at the game. I maybe post more videos in the future, like maybe like a procasters, like the fundamentals of economy, your air macro. I think I'm one of the best, one of the most experienced players, so I kind of have confidence in teaching you guys how to play the game in order to improve your overall skill. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and see you guys later.